Greetings, Earthlings. I am Smelly B, and I'd like to welcome you to or back to my channel where the discussion is all fragrance all the damn time. Again, I am Smelly B, and to do some housekeeping, let me make clear, as I always do on the front end, I am not anybody's expert. I do not aspire to be an expert. I am simply a girl who enjoys fragrances deeply, deeply down to my soul. It's one of my favorite things, one of my a hobby, I guess you'd call it. I really don't know, but I could talk about it all day. I could listen to people talk about it all day, which I often do, and which brings you into the discussion. And that I do invite you to commune with me. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you love. Point me in the direction of the gems you know about. I will follow your lead. I welcome you here. I do hope you'll stay a while. All that said, disclaimers out the way. Let's get into what I want to talk about today, which is a little different in that unfortunately, I'm not bringing you a love of mine today. This purchase for me was regrettable and a life lesson. Like I said, I like to listen to fragrance reviewers all day long. I can sit and just listen to, just let YouTube run, just listen to all of them all day long. And one I found to be recurrent was sort of a, I guess it's classified as a Middle Eastern fragrance with oud. I love oud. And I kept hearing words thrown around like sweet, vanilla. I heard somebody say brown sugar. Like, people talking about this fragrance in a way that just made me like, oh, okay, wait a minute, let me get some. Not to mention, was it, all of the notes lined up with, who I am. But also the price, baby. That it goes for, I say $35 max on Amazon. I can't remember how much I ended up paying for it, but it's a steal. Or so I thought it was going to be. I thought I was getting me some. This was a lesson for me in, like I said, I tend to, as a norm, just in life, the way I am, have an aversion to the beaten path. Anything, everyone, where there's a crowd, I'm headed in the other direction. But this one, I was just like, given the note, because I looked at the notes myself and heard the words people were using to describe it. I don't want to miss out on something that might be my perfect fall, winter scent. The scent I'm going to talk about today, and I do pray I do not offend anyone. I do understand that things work differently with people's body chemistry. Also, your experience, the context of your life, where you've been, who you are. You funnel your experience of fragrances through all of that. So for some people, it might, evoke completely different feeling than it was able to for me. I understand that. The scent I'm going to talk about today is the infamous Raghba by Lattafa. Starting with the pros here. The packaging was quality. It was all, sealed up in the plastic and all. And it's, well designed. It has texture to it. Logo and all of that. It came with this wonderful little mini spray deodorant with it also. Thank God it wasn't forgive me. Thank God it wasn't a mini of the actual fragrance, because I would have been so mad to have double time of this god-awful juice. They sent this wonderful little deodorant spray. I wish I knew where it is. It's probably in the bottom of one of my bags. But I found the mini spray to be delightful. I forget what that fragrance is. Couldn't read it anyway because, the language is different. But gorgeous little deodorant. That I can use. This Raghba though, so usually in a review I would spray the fragrance and really dig into it so I could tell you I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that with this. Why? Because it sticks around lurking in the shadows like a cat burglar. You can't get rid of this once you spray it. And that would be a wonderful thing if this was something I enjoy. The pros of this are, sillage is amazing. It's amazing. The longevity is out of this world. It is a good dense juice. You see the deep rich color to it. Well packaged, real heavy bottle. Cap ain't all that great. Doesn't snap on well. You can't hold this by the cap by any means. I can't show you the atomizer because I'm gonna have to spray it. The atomizer is good enough to get it all down the block. So good enough. It just has all the makings of a good thing, and it just doesn't bring it on home to me because the juice itself is, for me, Bianca, animal ass. That's what I get from this. This smells to me like the essence of a skunk. And it does have all of the vanilla people said it has. It does have all of the sugar. All of that's there is accounted for. You get the musk. You get the oud. I don't know in what measure they blended these things to produce this smell. It is not it for me, baby. And my daughter agrees. Like we see this pop. Matter of fact, I bought this a month or two ago at this point. I sprayed it in the box when I got it, and I still smell it in this box. As strong today as I did that day. I just don't like this. And I want to so bad. I try to twist my mind like, well, maybe I'm approaching it from the wrong angle. Let me smell it again tomorrow when I'm in a different mood. Or let me try it in the nighttime. Or put it like this. There's no angle I can approach this from where I'm able to really, really appreciate this fragrance the way other people seem to. I feel like I get it. I feel like I'm catching a glimpse of what people are getting from this, but I frankly feel like people are willfully ignoring how pungent this is at the bottom. In the back, I can't even tell if the odorous part of it is in the front or in the background. I feel like it leans more forward, and then all of the vanilla and all the wonderful stuff about it is all in the back. Like, oh, can I get in? I want to be seen too. Like you catch glimpses of this wonderful spicy vanilla. And this wonderful musk and the sugary notes. It does have that sort of sugared, candied, brown sugary aspect to it, but it's all so unfortunately intermingled with what smells to me like the essence of some god doggone a dog park. And that's not even on, I can't even blame that on body chemistry because that's what I get when it's in the air, when it's in the closet. It's still in the dress I sprayed it on the day I got it. This just isn't it for me. God bless. I don't know how people are, it's a proof positive for me because I really am hard pressed to believe as many people really, really enjoy this at first sniff. I feel like it takes mental gymnastics, a bit of acrobatics in terms of your psyche to will yourself into appreciating this putrid of fragrance. There, I said it. I don't know that I want to sit in close company for long with someone wearing this, especially if it's more than a spray. I don't know what it's doing on other people's body chemistry or what chromosome I'm missing to match up with this, but this ain't there. Raghba's not it for me. So I feel like I just needed to join. I need to be in the search bar somewhere for someone like me who I watch several reviews and I type it in and see what comes up to see what what's most consistent. I need to join. There's somebody needs to go on record saying, don't do it because I hear what everybody's saying, but you may well have the experience I have and be stuck with a bottle of skunk juice. And it's so unfortunate because it really does have all the makings of something I should enjoy. I should like. It's the measure is just wrong for me. It's too much of something I don't particularly care for. So I'm not gonna wear this because I don't want to have to defend myself all day. Explain. Well, no, it's because I'm and having that when you. It's sort of like art. If you have to explain it. You know what I'm saying? If it walk out, your art can't be seen unless you right there with it to explain to people what you were getting at. It's not it for me. It's just not it. Again, in terms of like the the mechanics of it, the longevity is great. Sillage is wonderful. It's a nice, beautiful, dense juice. Wonderful color, wonderful packaging, wonderful price range. Check, 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 check. It's just at the end of the day, polarizing, they say. This is one of those. I guess either you, I'm hard pressed to believe people really love this. I'm hard pressed to believe that. But they say they do, so it's you either love it or you are me. You see what I'm saying? So maybe buy it. If you're a person like me who's a fragrance junkie and you just want to know, buy it. You can afford to. It's hella cheap. So you ain't gonna break the bank or miss out on groceries about it. But if you have it, let me know what you think. If you're a defender of Raghba, state your case. I'm happy to debate you, or hear you out. And maybe I'll revisit it again in a couple months, and maybe I'll feel differently. But on this day of our Lord, what's the date? 10/31/20 and 21. No sir, no ma'am. This is not it for me. Raghba by the House of Lattafa. I will try other things from their house because I see all of the different. They make a lot of different dupes for popular fragrances that I'm not willing to break the bank on. So I may try some of their others, see if they can redeem themselves. As for today, don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Till next time, be well.